Do it. Discord done. Okay, I'm live. Perfect. Okay, yeah, let's get Discord done. Music is a little bit loud. Turn that down. Okay. Let's do this really quick. My going live notification. That's everyone. What was the message for today's stream? Hey, y'all. How you doing? And everyone, today is the day we talk about is streaming making content. Okay. And then we're going to do my link to my live. I'm going to copy that. I'm also going to post this on Twitter, because I think this is something that we can pull people in from Twitter. Oh, Tenchi, what were you all talking about in VC chat? That was a lot of people. So we were talking about like what we were talking about earlier today in the in the VTuber discussion about the emotes. And yeah, it was all sorts of topics. So not just one thing. It was, and honestly, it was a good discussion. I feel like we like Thorin said, is I am a far better talker than I am typer, and he is absolutely right. Like, I can convey what I want to say way better if I'm talking about it than if I'm typing it. Typing is not a strong suit of mine. That is for sure. Hashtag VTubers. At VTubers. Hashtag VTubers. Once and for all, we are going to talk about is streaming making content. Thor, thank you so much for being a part for 14 months. Jesus. Hey, Clover. Just making dinner, so lurking. Nice. I hope dinner goes well. Hello, Gotcha. Long time no see. Hello, friend. How you doing? Yeah, very briefly we talked about that, yeah. Ending the argument.
Thank you for joining Class 1A.
What was that? Oh, Tech Burst, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not even paying attention right now. I'm literally just getting the tweet for the live stream going. Okay. Perfect. I think we're done. So Twitter's done. That's our going live notifications. Okay, so we're good. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night for some of you. Who thinks that if someone watching it's content? Oh, Lewis. Lewis is falling into the trap. We'll get into that in about like 10 minutes. We'll let everybody 10 to 15 minutes. We'll let everybody get in, get settled, and then we'll jump in to that. But I'm going to do whatever I can to not be one-sided, but to support both sides. Going to lurk? Hope you're well. I am well. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. Hello, niece. Hello. Roll initiative. What I do if I'm starting a new game series is I cut the VOD down to 1 to 2 hours from a 4-hour VOD and post an edit version on YouTube or multiple 30-minute videos. That's really good. That's a good idea. Hello, Star Mermaid. Honestly, like breaking up your content into more watchable VODs, into series. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. If that's what I did with my Detroit Becoming Human, or Becoming Human, Become Human. When I was a Flesh Tuber, that's what I did. I cut up segments of the streams into watchable segments on YouTube. No, I do know about it, Clover. I try to. I don't want to post every time when I go live. I usually do delete my tweets anyway after the stream's done, just so like it doesn't flood my Twitter. So yeah, I just don't publish every live stream I do. I think streaming counts as content, but not in the same way other content like videos or art, music could be. You can archive the VODs, but it isn't the same. However, content, in my honest opinion, because can take highlights, notable moments from the stream and make clips out of it. Yes. Don't 1 to 2 hours take forever to export? No, not at all. You guys can export your Twitch live streams straight to YouTube within Twitch. And Twitch will deal with the uploading, with the cutting up, and like whatever you need it to do. Twitch will handle all of that. It's just yeah, it's in their studio. Where is it? What is it called? Let me look it up because I'm forgetting. It's in Video Producer. A Video Producer, you grab your highlight or your past live stream, you click export. It'll choose an account to export to, and then you just follow the steps. They walk you through it. But yeah, it's in the Video Producer section, and literally Twitch handles all of it. Whatever quality they get, it's all taken care of. Hello, Bunny Girl. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you found my videos helpful and whatnot. Please feel free, anybody new to the live stream, to join the Discord. We do have a community of great people. We do have some great debates and topics from time to time, like we did today. So if you are looking for help or want to talk to fellow VTubers or content creators, please feel free to join. And we're all here to help each other as much as possible. Very welcome, Gemini. It was my pleasure. Since we watched Senpai again, you know what? Honestly, chat, it ever since we haven't been doing the Wednesday live streams, it does feel far in between. But I feel like
Welcome to Senpai's Academy.
Night Hunter, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. I feel like I can deliver better content because I'm not doing the 3 days a week. I'm only doing the 2 days a week. There were some Wednesdays where I couldn't think of content. I couldn't think of things to do. Not next week, but the week after, I want to possibly experiment with maybe bringing somebody on, kind of like how Sapphire used to do the creators podcast, but maybe channel reviews with the one person that we're reviewing. So like it would be one channel that I review and we discuss about how to grow their YouTube or their live streams. So, and we make the entire stream about that one person and like breaking it down and offering tips and so on and so forth. Fewer streams definitely help slow down how quickly you get through the ideas. Yeah. The one thing I've noticed though is Wednesday live streams, it was a lot of the times it was just repeat questions, and sadly when you're in the educational niche, typically a lot of people ask very repetitive questions. Do you play Rainbow anymore? No, Sins. I don't. I I can't remember the last time I touched Rainbow. It's been forever, at least 2 years. There are aspects of Rainbow that I do miss, but a lot of aspects I really don't miss. Rainbow was getting pretty toxic near the end, that's for sure. But no, lately I've kind of been playing more in my off time of Apex Legends. Some Valorant, pretty limited on a Valorant though. So, do you still play Rainbow Sins? Streams content generator along the community engagement. I will die on this particular hill. Sorry, Murdoch. I'm trying to understand what you mean by that. Content generator along with community engagement? What do you mean by that? Rainbow Six Siege. It's a game made by Ubisoft. It was the game that I primarily streamed before I was a VTuber. You can make content out of streams, but the stream itself isn't content. Yeah. For the most part. But we're gonna try to I'm gonna do my very best to convey it in a way that makes sense. That's how you know I've known you for a while. Yeah, for sure. Using the VODs cut up and edit, as you mentioned, for content, the stream itself is only the generator with your community engagement. Yeah. For sure. I feel like the music isn't really loud enough. There it is. Don't worry about derailing convos. Please feel free to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about before we get to the topic. Yeah, I had it way down, Astra. Just way down. Not trying to derail the convo, but how do you set boundaries with viewers? I get asked quite frequently to play games with them. Okay. That's a good question. So, yeah, the music is just really quiet. So let's talk about that really quick. Whoopsie. There we go. Boundaries. How to set them. So what you guys got to do, boundaries-wise, is in your bio or Twitch. Sorry, here. On your Twitch page, you should have a panel that states common FAQ. I don't think there's even spaces. Common FAQ. And then you list commonly asked questions. Right? Or you can do rules. And then one rule could be, don't ask me to stream with you. That's what you can do. Right off the bat. Have it in the rules. Have it in the whatnot. What you can also do is have a bot that lists, or not lists, that what's the word? Brain fart right now. Auto posting bot every hour. Telling people I don't game with them. I get, even on my live streams, I get people that ask me, hey, Senpai, would you like to play Roblox with me? Would you like to play Minecraft with me or whatever? I just flat out tell them, no. I'm not really interested in that kind of thing. I don't do that kind of thing. It's not really my thing to do. When I'm playing video games, like a live stream on Twitch or something, I'm not really too afraid to tell people that I don't do collabs. Because honestly, like, for the most part, I really don't do collabs. There's just no point for them. For what my goals are on content creation wise. With a creator, join the Discord for a while, then you guys become friends and maybe it would be accepted. Yeah, exactly. There has to be a huge level of trust. And you guys can state that too. Say that I don't play with people that I don't know. Right? I gotta trust you. I gotta get to know you. I gotta make sure we have chemistry. And honestly, yeah, you're gonna have to get over the anxiety of telling people, like, sorry, no bueno. It's something that you're gonna have to learn sooner or later, though. Like, you have to do it. It's not an if, and, or but. You have to really just start doing that. Learn to do that. What kind of games do you like? Honestly, I play a lot of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock right now, so that's like a real-time strategy. That's one I've been playing a lot of recently. I've been playing a lot of Homeworld. As of recent, I played a little bit of Aliens Colonial Marines the other day, Apex Legends, World of Warships, War Thunder. I've been dabbling in some Dead by Daylight here and there, Star Stable, like a lot of different games. I have tried League. I definitely tried League. Yeah, I've tried League. People hate playing League with me because I love playing as Urgot. So, Senpai, stupid question. No such thing as a stupid question. How do you exactly network with other VTubers? I can't seem to grasp exactly how networks work. Do I DM VTubers? Do I make posts on Twitter that seem to trend? League of Legends. Okay, so how do I? Okay, back to the whiteboard. How to network. Okay, this is, again, 100% my opinion. This is how I kind of did networking. Making content. Making content right off the bat. They either reach out to you or your viewers reach out to them and request that they collab with you. That's kind of what happened with Sapphire and I, is I had people requesting on my behalf that I collab with her. So that's probably like the best way is spend your time making your content. So when they are curious or when they actually want to look you up and whatnot, they have something to watch and something to see and see if they can even vibe with the stuff you're making. Also gives them an opportunity to join your live streams and interact with you, and maybe even in an incognito, Twitch page or Twitch channel that they don't tell other people about. Another way of good networking, truly, like if you really want to collab with somebody, for example, write an email. And do a well thought out email. explaining why you want to stream with them, what you can offer them. So whether it be viewership, could be fun, maybe a debate partner, right? But in this, what you can offer them wise, because like, again, a lot of people don't understand this, especially at the lower levels, but collabing in a way is an exchange. They need something from you and you need something from them, or you wouldn't be doing the collab, right? So lay out what you want, or why you want to stream them, what you can offer them, maybe more viewers or whatever, or insights they maybe never had before. You'll have to figure that out because it's different for everybody. And then why you would be a good fit. Right? I had somebody that reached out to me a long time ago, last year, like I want to say like November, December, for me to go on their podcast. And they wrote out a very, very long email. It must have taken me 15, 20 minutes to read it all. It was a very long email. But they did this. They wrote a proposal. Why they wanted me on their podcast, right? They wanted my knowledge in VTuber education, what they could offer me, for me to use their footage in my streams and so on and so forth, or for me to use their footage in my live streams, or referencing, or like there was a lot that they actually offered in that front, and why I would be a good fit for their podcast, right? So that right there is some things you guys can do. Now, you could also go the Twitter way if you truly decided to do so. And the Twitter way is, I want to say Twitter/Discord way. And this is probably how you guys should do it. Is be genuinely interested in their content and tweets. Engage and talk to them for months. And after they start noticing you and you build a rapport, then request the collab or be mutuals. Did I turn down the podcast? I did not turn down the podcast. So what happened with the podcast is COVID really just ended. And believe it or not, chat, a lot of VTubers, a lot of streamers only did streaming and only did VTubing because there really wasn't anything else to do. So now that the restrictions lifted in their particular province because they were Canadian, they were able to go outside, hang out with their friends again, and as such, they took a backseat from doing live streams and podcasts and so on and so forth. So they reintegrated with the world, and they seem happier for it too, which is fantastic, which is great. A lot of my networking came down just to supporting, engaging with them without expecting anything in return, and it grew organically. Yeah, exactly, low battery. You like, it's better to do that, to reach out to people not expecting something in return. Like, for example, Rayless and I genuinely like Rayless's content. I consider Rayless as a friend. I would absolutely love to do some sort of collab with Rayless in the future. Rayless has been in my debut video for my 2D model, right? But I wasn't chasing Rayless for his sub count, his viewers, or anything like that. I genuinely made a friendship with Rayless and genuinely interested in Rayless's content and brought him in that way. Right? Asked him, hey, would you want to be part of this? And thankfully he said yes, because I loved having that section in the video. But yeah. Yeah, it seems like there isn't that much left. Hello, Bunny. What would you say to reject a collab request from someone you've never talked to them and you don't think it would be a good fit? What would you say to reject a collab? Exactly what you just said, Bunny Girl. Like right there, just exactly like that. And you guys can't be afraid to hurt people's feelings. Right? Okay. Straight up, chat. The person that's asking you to collab that you've never talked to, oh, fuck, I wish I had my hands again because I'm using my hands a lot. But the people that are asking you for collabs that you've never talked to, that you never met before, it's your first time ever talking, blah, 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 blah. I promise you, they've asked at least another 10 people. They're just going out there wanting to do collabs because, I'm sorry to say, but more than anything, they're more interested in your audience. They want to get people from your audience into their live streams, and they think collabs are the way to do that. If that makes sense. Those type of people are doing it for a very, very selfish reason. Like, it's if they could pull it off with the right streamer or VTuber, it's smart, but that is what they're doing. Collabing with somebody when you don't know how their act is pretty risky too. It is. So if you guys want to reject a collab, just be like, I don't think we'd be a good fit. Thank you for reaching out to me. Be polite about it. Please be polite about it. You don't have to be rude or anything. Be polite about it. I don't think we will work out. I don't think we have chemistry. Even if you didn't stream with them before, just say, I don't think we have chemistry. And just leave it at that, right? If they tried to reply to you or anything like that, just ignore them. Block them, mute them, do whatever you got to do. Call it that for the day, if that makes sense. Good question, though. Good question. Thank you for asking that. Very good question. Do at least a voice call. I would do more than a voice call, honestly. I would talk to the person for a week and see how they are. You really want to know how somebody is? Play a video game with them that they rage at or they get mad at. Right? It's kind of like a joke, but like I've told friends in the past, hey, before you date that girl or that guy, play video games with them and see how they act during, video games. Do they rage? Do they lose their stuff? Did they start banging on keyboards? Did they flip tables? Right? Kind of the same thing, but like with collabing, see how they act under stress. Because how people are under stress, for some people it's a light switch, right? They just turn into somebody completely different. They become very irrational. They are incoherent. They're stumbling over their own words. Like, it's crazy. People who break stuff when they get mad at video games are crazy. Yeah, that's why, like, if I get slightly mad at a video game, I walk away. I stop. I stop everything I'm doing. I walk away. I take a break. I come back like an hour later and I'll like try to complete that mission or that level or whatever. Like last weekend I was playing Halo 5. I kept dying on a mission and I noticed myself getting a little bit worked up. I'm like, nope, not doing this. We're taking a break. I'll come back to it like 2 hours from now. And that's what I did. And when I came back with a clear head And not only a clear head, but more calm. I was able to see the level better, and I was able to approach things and think about things in a different way. So that's why we never collabed. Well, honestly, like I try not to collab with a lot of people, right? Especially if the content is not the same as mine, right? People I would collab with on Heartbeat or Sapphire or Rayless, Fofamit, Argama, Fia, the typical Mary Yume, right? The people that make similar content to me, those are the people I want to collab with. Now, for the most part, a lot of those people don't make educational VTubing content anymore, but they did at one point. But those are the people I would probably collab with. Now, I do have that idea of not next week, but the week after is like doing channel breakdowns, seeing what we can to improve people's live streams, their Twitch channels, their YouTube channels, like proper channel feedback, one-on-one, on voice, kind of like a podcast, but like an actual breakdown. Yeah, channel audits. It might not, it's probably not going to be next week, but like the week after. So what I'm thinking is probably like the 26th or something. Lurking? All right, have a great lurk, Nixie, and have fun with homework. In 2 years, the world probably will probably care about VTubing. Oh yeah, VTubing is going to be around forever. Hell, I found out that Sony and there's car companies in Japan that are starting to use VTubers, which is pretty cool. But I think we've talked long enough about random topics. So let's get on the topic at hand, shall we? The reason why some of you are here. So let's talk about today's stream. Just like all good things, I was on my porcelain throne, scrolling through Twitter, and I noticed a fellow VTuber educator stating something very interesting, and people's reactions to it. It's something we've talked about several times in the past, for sure, but I really didn't have anything else backing it up, except for today. So today's topic. Let me hit the record button real quick. Never know, this might be a YouTube video. I have no idea. But today's topic is streaming making content. So we got to split this up. We got to split this up a little bit. And we got to preface this by streaming is the only thing you do. Okay? Only thing. You don't use TikTok. You don't use YouTube. You don't export the content anywhere else. Live streaming only. Is it still content? Okay. And I would love your guys' feedback as well on this. I would like both ways. So please, please, please throw in whatever it is. So we also have to kind of like split this up a little bit even more now. Even more. There are two categories of people. Okay? Two. And we have to split it up as such. Category one is, I want to say, probably a good amount of people on Twitch, at the very least, that are like this. And these are the people that are do this as a hobby. Okay? The hobby streamers. You guys know these streamers. These streamers are saying, hey, I'm only doing this for fun. I don't do this for the revenue. I don't do this to grow. I don't care what my viewership is. I don't care how much money I make, so on and so forth. Those are the hobby streamers. We got another subset of people. The other subset of people are the doing this for a living streamers or a part-time job streamers. And these are the people that want to make Twitch a full-time job or content creation as a full-time job. Part-time content creator. There's a reason why I'm doing two different words here. Hobby streamer and part-time content creator. But yeah, these guys are the ones that want to do this as a full-time job. They want to eventually hire staff. They eventually want to have 1,000 concurrent viewers. They also want to be rich and famous, which is a good amount of people on Twitch. So I would like to ask you guys, I'm going to create a poll right now. Is streaming, making content, you guys don't have to answer in chat because I want it to be anonymous. It's a simple yes or no. So the poll is now up. I would like for you guys to answer it. Be genuine with your answer, please. I would like to have as genuine as possible. Again, 100% anonymous. We don't have to. If you feel it's yes, hit yes. If you feel it's no, hit no. Are these streamers exclusively on one streaming platform? Yes. Exclusively one streaming platform, and mostly it's on Twitch. So streaming only on Twitch. Is the only thing you do. Is there still content? So, hobby streamers, the people that are doing this for fun, there's a lot of yeses. This is making me nervous. Holy crap, there's so many yeses. Oh, you guys are gonna again, chat. I do ask before we go too deep into this, let's not rage, let's not get mad. We're having a civil discussion, so let's keep that in mind, please. So hobby streamers, for the most part, the people that are doing this for fun, right? For them, yes, it is content. Because this content is going to just live on Twitch, right? It's not going to go anywhere else. It's going to honestly probably die in 2 weeks because Twitch will delete the VODs in 2 weeks unless you make them into highlights, and then they're there forever, but so on and so forth. As for specifically hobby streamers, I'm just going to end the poll right now, chat. Thank you for your votes. I appreciate that. For hobby streamers, 100%. It is content for them. That is their bread and butter. That's how viewers come in, so on and so forth. It is. Now, this is the fun part. For you people that are trying to do this for a living or a part-time job, I'm sorry. No. It is not content. Now, before I talk about it, before I tell you why, my opinions, I think we need to hear from other people. Other people that are streamers and educators. So, this is the tweet that started all this off for me. That had me on the royal throne thinking. Mary Yume. And chat, I will say this. Please do not attack anybody. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Okay? I've been on Twitch for 5 years, streaming to 5 viewers. It wasn't until last year when I made my YouTube channel and started turning my streams into interesting videos / TikToks that I started to grow. Now I've converted a lot of my following to my Twitch streams. If your only source of content creation, okay, is streaming on Twitch / YouTube, yeah, YouTube streamers, she's coming for you too, for an insane amount of hours, then you aren't making actual content. To me, you're just hanging out with a bunch of people. It's no different than visiting a friend's house, but nobody knows who your friend is. I don't view live streaming as a genuine way to make content. If you're not repurposing it into other platforms that have better discoverability, if you genuinely want to grow as a content creator, you need to think carefully about how you're going to market your content. I could not say that better myself. Mary nailed that on the head. And there's a reason why I used different words here. Streamer versus content creator. For these streamers, again, this is content for them. This is content for their audience. Somebody is watching it, somebody's viewing it, somebody is getting some sort of entertainment value from it. They really are. But if you are somebody that actually wants to do this for a living, it's not going to be content. It really isn't. The reason for that is if you are a Twitch streamer, just like Mary said, if you are only streaming on YouTube or Twitch and you're not putting your stuff anywhere else, you cannot expect to grow. You have to put your content onto other platforms. And the thing is, and hello, Hooligan, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I hope you are good, though. Because it doesn't have to reach. It doesn't have to reach, doesn't make it not content. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Again, everybody, we're just having a talk. I want everybody's inputs, please, okay? My opinion is just my opinion alone. I want you guys to come up with your own decisions. But I also want you guys to really think about it. So your content has to exist on other platforms if you properly expect to grow and earn a revenue down the road. Because we know Twitch's discovery system is pretty garbage. Can we all agree on that? Twitch's discovery system is really bad. It really is bad. Right? Unless YouTube or Twitch is throwing you on the homepage, on the recommended, or whatever, people are not going to find you for the most part. They really aren't. Again, chat, 9 million unique streamers every month on Twitch. That's a lot of streamers on Twitch. That's a massive amount of people playing video games. And most of them are playing video games. Very little of them, of that percentage, is just chatting, for example, or art or anything else. That's mostly people gaming. Right? So if you're producing, and this is how you guys have to think about your live streams. Make your streams like you would make a YouTube video. This is the tactic that Ludwig did, right? His live streams, he would film them in such a way that he could cut them up and throw them on YouTube, and they would work just as well on YouTube. I understand where you guys are saying content, no matter what is how unpolished it is, it's still something that people consume, but the problem is people aren't consuming it. The problem is a lot of you smaller streamers, and this will apply to a lot of smaller streamers. Hello, Scarlet. How are you doing? Hope you are good. And I hope your internet's fixed, by the way, and your keyboard, since you got water on it. But a lot of your guys' live streams, when you're done, goes absolutely nowhere. Nobody's going to come to your stream later on. Nobody's going to try to watch your VODs when you're not online, right? VOD watching is very, like, there are people that will do it. There are some dedicated fans that will do it. But not a whole lot, chat. Not a whole lot. And that's why you got to cut up your content and send it somewhere else. You have to send it to YouTube, to TikTok, to wherever. Because that's where you're going to truly grow, is on other platforms, not on Twitch. I'm sorry to say, you really won't. You have to put it other places. You have to make unique content whatever way you can, whether that be tutorials or gaming content or fancy drinks that has a lot of dry ice in it, right? But if your content is only existing on Twitch and you want to do this as a living, I can't consider that as content. But I'm not the only one that thinks this. Mary's not the only one that thinks this. Who else thinks this? Great question, chat. Great question. I'm glad you asked. We know this person. Advice for content creators by Girl DM. This is, we'll play a small clip, but this is the full clip. I encourage you guys to watch the entire clip, but this is what Girl DM says.
If you are wanting to seriously grow your stream, you have to work on making content that is outside of just Twitch, because Twitch's discovery algorithm is not going to help you out with things. Now, raids can help you get some initial viewership, however, the majority of the raiders are not going to stick around if your channel is not matching similarly to the content that they were watching before. If you're wanting to grow seriously, you have to expand out, you have to work on networking, and you have to put in additional time to edit your content outside of your regular streaming time.
Wow! I think what she said made a lot of sense. I really do. And Girl DM is somebody that blew up on TikTok, and that's where a lot of her audience came from. Right? Can we all agree on that? So we got Girl DM telling us that. But there's somebody else that said something that was interesting. Does anybody know Sam Woodhull? Sam Woodhull. He was Alpha Gaming, or Senpai Gaming, editor. He had something interesting to say.
I don't think Twitch streamers are necessarily content creators, because you can stream and not make content. If you're a streamer that makes content, you should be making stuff for YouTube and for TikTok and for Instagram from your live streams. If you truly think you're a content creator,
now I didn't get it all, but we'll click it.
You should be doing this. You should be making videos. You should be making TikToks. You shouldn't be just be streaming, getting clips and putting them on Twitter and then putting them on, I don't know, TikTok is like a square aspect ratio video, you know?
Instagram is definitely slept on. But a lot of Twitch streamers, and this isn't 100%, this is 100% fact. A lot of Twitch streamers, I'm sorry to say, chat, I'm very sorry to say, please don't take any offense, and if you do, I am not sorry. But a lot of Twitch streamers are lazy. They don't want to do anything more than streaming. Right? Now, there is two different things. There's a streamer and a content creator. A streamer is what I consider one of the hobbyists. Content creator is somebody that actually wants to grow something and make money from it and turn this into a full-time job. So perhaps what makes you a content creator is someone who reaches out, but not reaching out if you're not streaming Twitch exclusive, therefore you're not a content creator. Yeah. Oh, true, true. Do more content, not just stream. I'm planning on doing shorts, TikToks, Insta Reels, regular YouTube videos. Chat, you know that's the real account, right? That just said that? The real account? Just saying. I know a few people like that. I'm guilty of doing that in the past. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, chat, your content has to, your live streams have to be everywhere. They really do. They can't just sit on Twitch. You cannot consider yourself a content creator if you're only streaming to one platform and one platform only. Your live streams are not content because, like I said, in 2 weeks, those live streams are gone. Except they're not really gone. They're kept on Twitch's servers. Apparently Twitch never deletes those things. But you have to, you have to commit to grow yourself. Again, if you're a hobbyist, it is 100% content for you. You're only doing this for a hobby. But for you guys that actually want to turn this into a job, you cannot consider it as content. Okay. The differences between the big streamers and the small ones who don't see growth is that they reuse their streams as more as assets for other videos. Well, they can reuse their streams, right? But big streamers also have a huge advantage, chat. They have a massive advantage that you guys don't have. And that is clippers. There are a lot of clippers out there that will clip a live stream, edit it, and upload it on their own channel, thus throwing it into YouTube algorithm, TikTok algorithm, Instagram algorithm for these other streamers and spreading the word of whoever else onto the internet. They have that, you do not. So you have to be your own clipper. You have to be your own team for a little bit until you get yourself an audience. And this is how you get an audience, is by doing this. This is what you have to do. Be the clipper you want to have. Exactly. Throw it up on Livestream Fails. Throw it up on YouTube. Throw it up on wherever, right? Okay, so we've heard from Girl DM. We've heard from Mary Yume. We've heard even from Sam Woodhull, which is pretty huge. He did things for Alpha Gaming. A lot of streamers wouldn't be existing on Twitch without Sam and without Harris Heller. And this is like basically from the horse's mouth. But, yeah, VODs on YouTube stay forever. But on our Friday today is Friday. On our Monday live stream, when we were doing the major reaction with reacting to Asmongold. Asmongold and Bellier said something amazing.
My audience is on YouTube because I was a YouTuber first. But the thing is, if you say want to make it on Twitch, man, I'd recommend having a YouTube presence first. Or
if you want to make it on Twitch, I recommend you have a YouTube presence first. I'm sorry, it's really quiet. I apologize.
anything like that. Because
But Asmongold's agreeing with him. In this one, Asmongold also mentions that he started a YouTube channel. He made content. He made videos on the YouTube channel. Then he started live streaming. Right? Hard of hearing, gang, where you at? Yeah, exactly. So, chat, now that we've heard from the bigger people, the people that have caused a lot of growth, you've heard the things that they said. What do you think? Do you guys still think just live streaming, only doing that, only live streaming, is that still content to you? Do you still think that's content? Because at the end of the day, remember, chat, in this category, after 2 weeks, or somebody was mentioning 1 week, I'm going to say 2 weeks for now. If it's 1 week, oh my God, that's even worse. But after 2 weeks, The VOD is gone. No one watches VODs for the most part, unless they are a hardcore fan. But if they're just like one of those people that pass by your stream every now and then when they see you online, they're not going to watch your VOD. They're really not. And if I had to like start everything all over again, I would totally like not even bother with live streaming. I would only do YouTube. My VODs double as Let's Plays and walkthrough for video games. But that's good though. That's good because you're turning your live streams into more things, right? And that's what you guys should do, is you should turn your live streams into something more. And something more is YouTube, is TikTok, is Instagram Shorts and YouTube Shorts. A content creator wants to reach out to more people, so it makes sense to stay under the Twitch radar. Yeah. I honestly just throw my live streams into playlists and unlist them after a week. I think you guys should probably keep them up for maybe longer than a week. Temporary content. Yeah, we can even classify it as maybe temporary content, but this is not something, again, chat, content is something that you are going to rely on. Are you guys going to rely on your old streams to push you forward? That's what you guys have to think about. And that's what Mary and everybody was trying to tell you guys. These are things that are going to have to be evergreen. Are your live streams evergreen? Can I watch your live streams 2 months from now? Hello, Orion. How you doing? Is your live streams worthy enough to watch 2 hours from now? Or am I going to get a 10-minute starting soon screen from them? Twitch VODs aren't as immersive because it's meant to be enjoyed live. Hence why no one watches VODs. Exactly. Streams are fleeting. Editing finished videos are evergreen. Exactly. Right? So, hobby streamers, yeah, it's going to be your content. It's going to be your bread and butter, for sure. But for somebody that wants to do this as a full-time job, sorry, it's not. It's not content. And a lot of you smaller streamers are 100% disagreeing. That's okay. You can 100% disagree. But us big people, our bigger people than you are telling you this for a reason. We are disagreeing with you for a reason. So I challenge you guys and ask you guys, open your mind. Try to see it from our perspective. Because for us, if a live stream is done, that live stream is 100% useless unless we are planning to cut it up and use it somewhere else. It really is 100% useless the second you go offline. And truly, if your stream is useless after you go offline, is it really content? It's not something that they can enjoy later on. You have to make people, you have to make it for people to be able to enjoy it later on. It's definitely not a good way of growing. Unless you're planning streaming with plans to reuse the stream in other ways. Yeah. If you are willing to reuse the stream in whatever way you can, oh my God, yeah, for sure. If you work a full time, it's hard to stream and being on other social platforms. I work full time. I have a full-time job. I work 40, 45 hours a week, right? I don't know exactly how many hours a week I work, but it's around the 40, 45 area. But I don't let that stop me, chat, right? It's hard, but if it's something you really want at the end of the day, you will do whatever you can to do it. You really will. I promise you, you will find a way. And the way easy for a lot of you guys is either stop streaming, like full stop. And a lot of you guys are gonna like hate me for saying that, but stop streaming or cut down your streams. So cut down your streams. So, and what I mean by that is if you're streaming 3 days a week, stream only 2 days a week. One day has to be dedicated for you to edit and do other things to propel your brand forward. And that's where Mary Yume and Sam were getting at, is you have to do that. And if you guys are only streaming, I promise you, you will grow a lot better if you just don't. So like a member of our community, one of my mods, Thorntail, was able to get Twitch affiliate in like 2 weeks? Because he made content on other platforms, because he was very engaging in the Discord. He was able to pull people from a lot of different areas and get affiliate fairly quickly. Get an audience established fairly quickly because he spread his content out. He had content everywhere. And then after he made content and after he had the content up, he was able to pull people from the places to his live streams. If you got a 2-hour stream, you could probably make 2 to 3 videos out of it easily. You guys could easily turn 2 to 3 videos. You guys could easily make maybe a dozen TikToks even. The real question that you guys need to ask yourself, are you willing to go the extra mile to turn this live stream into something more? If you are willing to go the extra mile, great. You're going to be a fantastic content creator. If you're not willing to do the extra, if you're only willing to do Twitch, then you're only going to be a streamer, because that's what it is. You're only streaming. And you're going to have a really hard time getting anywhere. A really hard time. And chat, I'm telling you guys this because I've done this. I had the mentality of me streaming and me thinking what I was doing was making content. I've wasted years streaming to me, myself, my goldfish Klaus, my friend Tony, and my friend Dennis. That was it. I spent years wasting my time thinking I was making content, thinking I was listening to Harris Heller when he was saying, make content, make content. But that stuff was only being seen by a few people. Only a few people. I could be a lot further there than where I am now if I was willing to put in the extra effort in the beginning. And this is why I say Twitch streamers are lazy, because the vast majority of Twitch streamers aren't willing to go the extra mile. That's why, 98% of Twitch streamers are under 10 viewers? Under 5 viewers? I can't remember the exact percentages. Could you imagine if 98% of Twitch was willing to make a YouTube channel, willing to edit their live streams, willing to put it up on YouTube, willing to put it up on TikTok? Twitch would be a massive place. Twitch would have a lot more successful streamers instead of like top 1,000 being like the top 0.01%. But it'll never happen. Like Murdoch said, it'll never happen because you yourself aren't willing to go the extra mile. Don't worry about making good content right out the bat. It'll come as you practice more. Exactly. It will. Twitch is just a terrible, in my honest opinion, for small creators. YouTube and TikTok are superior in terms of content creation. I think Twitch, and this is going to be a hot take, but I'm going to disagree. I think Twitch is a great place for small content creators if you are willing to make your live streams into content. If you're willing to cut it up, if you're willing to make TikToks and post it other places, I think Twitch could be fantastic. Why is Twitch fantastic for small content creators or for small streamers? I'm going to say content creators because these are the people that are actually putting in effort. Streamers are the people that aren't really putting in effort. But the reason why Twitch is great for small content creators is because there is a very low barrier, don't at me, bro, I know I spelled it wrong, of entry. Very low to earn revenue. What is it, chat? It's 3 average viewers and 100 followers. And please correct me if I'm wrong on this one. Please, 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 please. But is it 4 average? Okay. Either way, the barrier of entry is super low. Oh, 50 followers? Oh my God, it's even actually lower than I thought. So 50 followers? It's a super low barrier of entry, chat. So you guys are able to actually start earning revenue fairly quickly if you're willing to cultivate an audience somewhere else. It is 3 average? Okay. I swear it was 100 viewers for the longest time. Maybe they lowered it. So, but it's honestly, like, you guys can make money within, like, if you're willing to go the extra mile, you guys can make money in less than, like, in 7 days. In 7 days, you can start making some sort of revenue. 8 hours a month. Yeah, that's nothing, chat. 8 hours a month to be a Twitch affiliate. For me, this barrier of entry is hard to get, but it shouldn't be, Orion. And the only reason why it is a hard barrier of entry is because you guys aren't doing it right. And that's why you guys are tuned into this live stream, because I'm going to tell you how to do it right. And how you're going to do it is you're going to stream, and then your streams, you're going to cut them up and post them everywhere. Or, even better, chat, some of you guys are going to hate me for saying this, but not stream. Only make YouTube videos. For, you guys are really going to hate me for this one, 1 year. You know one thing that YouTube, being a content creator on YouTube, teaches you, chat? You know the best thing that YouTube teaches you if you don't stream, if you never stream once, if you never go live once, and you start on YouTube, YouTube teaches you something. Something amazing, something miracle. It's like a baby. Sort of. But they teach you how to talk to the camera. Because the jump from me talking into my camera for a YouTube video isn't that much of a difference to when there's an audience. But there's another thing that Twitch teaches you, or not Twitch, YouTube teaches you. There's, oh my God, there's something else. There's something else. What? There's more? If you are somebody that makes content on YouTube, teaches you something else. And this is something that plagues a lot of Twitch streamers. A lot of Twitch streamers. There are a lot of streamers that I see on Twitter that are canceling streams every other week. There's some sort of ailment. They stubbed their toe, and because they stubbed their toe, they can't stream today. Or their brother, sister's, cousin's, nephew's roommate was thrown in jail, and now they can't stream because they're too traumatized. But they teach you that. They teach you how to be on time. But there's more. Oh my God, there's more. What else does being a content creator only on YouTube teach you? Not doing any live streams. And some of you said it just now. How to title things. Your videos / live streams. Because when you are starting off as somebody on YouTube, we know titles are king. Titles are the clickbait. Titles are things when we search the YouTube or the Twitch directory that will make us either click or go away, because that's all we have. Because we don't have thumbnails on Twitch. So we have to attract people by the title of our live stream. I myself have attracted big Twitch streamers because of my clickbaity titles. I had one clickbaity title when I was a Rainbow Six Siege streamer. 15 average viewers and I will dye my hair blue. There was a professional Twitch or professional Rainbow Six Siege content creator. He saw that. He's like, I want to see that guy's hair blue. So he rated me. People also wanted to see my hair blue. And guess what, chat? I came on stream looking like Slim Shady with my super blonde hair. And I dyed my hair on stream. On stream. I was putting the dye in. I was moving it around. I even blow dried it and did everything I need to. On stream. Because my title was catchy enough to pull somebody in. I had another creative title that brought in a YouTube content creator that streams Rainbow Six Siege. I asked the question, do bugs feel pain? She wanted to know my answer and her chat wanted to know my answer. So being a Twitch, or not Twitch, a YouTube content creator will teach you these things. But there's more. There's one more, in fact. Can anybody guess what the last thing that YouTube gets to teach you? That YouTube teaches you to make you ready for Twitch life? Does anybody know what it is? I doubt anybody was going to get it. But this is one thing that plagues a lot of Twitch streamers. A lot of Twitch streamers have breakdowns. A lot of Twitch streamers just can't do it. Can't handle it. Oh, somebody said it. Somebody just said it. Hey, Nick. How you doing? Hello again, Nick. Welcome to the live stream. Ah, Dom, I got it. Exactly. Being a YouTube content creator teaches you how to deal with negative comments. Which, I'm sorry to say, but a lot of Twitch streamers can't. A lot of Twitch streamers have a hard time dealing with. They get one negative comment on a live chat and they have a mental breakdown. Where being a YouTube content creator, I don't want to say it, but it kind of desensitizes you a little bit. You get used to it. You know how to deal with it. You know that that person was just being a jerk or maybe had a bad day and they're just taking it out on you and it's water off the duck's back. My skin is thicker than reinforced steel. I've been full-time for 4 years, seen it all. They're all sweaty losers. Yeah, see, there you go. So, Nick, today's topic, and I would love to get your opinion, Nick, if you don't mind giving it. Is streaming making content? And what we're talking about, Nick, is only streaming. If you're only streaming, only on Twitch, it's the only thing you do you still consider it content? Now, 75% of my chat says yes. 25 said no. Now, I'm sorry for putting you on the spot, but I'm sorry, your name has a highlight and a check, so you're a bit of an authority on this one. And it's totally okay if you disagree with me on this one. I love to see both sides. I like to see everybody's sides. But I think for a hobby streamer, it is content for them because they're not going to use it anywhere else. They're not going to grow. They're not planning on growing. They don't care about growing. They don't care about money. But for somebody that's trying to do it as a living, as a full-time job, I don't think it's content for them. Because honestly, if it's only existing on Twitch, it's not going to go anywhere. So they have to cut it up, put it on other platforms. And once it's on other platforms, then you can consider it content. They're just reaffirming all the negative things we say to ourselves every day. Yeah. Chat, when I was a flesh tuber, I can't believe I use that still. When I was a flesh tuber, I got negative comments all the time. And honestly, I let it bother me. But when I became a YouTuber, when I started making content on YouTube, nothing really bothered me anymore. People made fun of my voice, they called me fat, they said I probably live in my mom's basement and this and that and everything else. But after some time, like Nick mentioned, you build a skin. And if you guys start off on YouTube first, your very first thing, you start off YouTube, make content for a year, you build up these shields, you build up these skills. And then not only that, you guys build up a following and an audience. And then once you have a following, an audience, a core demographic of people that love to tune into your content, love to tune into your videos and whatnot, then you go live on Twitch. And your first Twitch live stream, chat, your very first Twitch live stream, you're not streaming to nobody. You're not streaming to 1. You're not streaming to 2. You're not streaming to 3. But you're streaming to 15, 20, 30 people, depending on how much effort and what you do on YouTube. Personally, it has to be a unique effort to be entertaining, to engage with chat. It may be temporary, but it's important to think in 4D. It's both interacting in short term and in long term. Yeah, I can agree with that. It's not different though when it's live. It's kind of understandable that some people will just still get affected. Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. And Nick, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. But yeah, sometimes when people are being rude or mean to you live, you know, there is that factor of you have the ability to reply right away instead of not. But you know, one thing that really can turn it around when it's happening live, honestly, chat, I've done this before when I was a Rainbow Six Siege streamer. When people would come into my stream and be mean to me, I got to show them and express to them the human element, that there's a human behind the screen, somebody with feelings, somebody that with emotions, right? If you tell somebody, hey man, you're being a little bit of a dick, you're being very rude, I'm just going to time you out right now. Maybe you had a bad day, but what you said is not okay. And honestly, you're being really mean for no reason. I've done nothing to you. You don't know who I am. Sometimes that can make people think about their actions and reevaluate. And I've had that happen where people have reevaluated or even came back the next stream after their timeout and said, hey, yeah, dude, I honestly did have a bad day. And I was just going on Twitch and I was just taking it out on random people. And sometimes the people that are your haters or whatever just need compassion as well. So think about that. That's how I handle it. You don't have to necessarily handle it that way yourself. There are a lot of people that just don't like the idea of VTubers. My Insta Reels always get them. But that means it's working and your stuff is getting pushed to new people. Yeah. And honestly, VTubing is still, believe it or not, still a very new thing. And there is a lot of Twitch streamers that really hate VTubers, especially VTubers that have like large bobas and are more schmexual and stuff like that. But don't make their problem your problem. You are much nicer than I am. Well, hey, sometimes I know what it's like to have a bad day, right? So either way, chat, I want you guys to think about this. I want you guys to think about what I said, what Mary Yume said, what Sam Woodhull said, Asmongold, Bellior. Remember, these are very large content creators that are telling you opposite of what you guys are saying. And there's a reason why we are all telling you opposite. Scarl was here not even like 10 minutes ago saying the exact same thing I was. Somebody from Niji Sanji agreeing with me. There's a reason why we're saying this. There really is. And please just think about it. Just think about it. No worries, Dolphin. And some of you are going to be very stubborn in your positions, and that's okay. But just write it down, and try to approach this from outside the box. I personally don't engage the comment. I ban and engage with the people who are being chill. Don't let them control your reactions and your emotions. You are the streamer. You are in control regardless. Rise above the man. Yes, that's very true too. Yeah. Absolutely. That's really good advice. So chat, give me your feedback. What do you guys think? I want to know from you. What do you guys think? Is streaming to you still making content? We can launch a new poll if you guys want. Again, it's 100% anonymous, so let's do that. Is only streaming making content? And now I can stop the recording. And it's okay if it's still 75% yes, but for the people that do say yes, I challenge you guys to think about it. Just to genuinely just think about it. Think about why people might consider it content, why people may not consider it content. And at the end of the day, it's okay to think the way you want to think. Nothing wrong with it. If you still think it's content, that's totally fine. Continue what you're doing. Don't let anybody change your mind. It's okay. But like I said, I just want you guys to open your mind a little bit. Food for thought. Okay, the poll took like a massive turn. I'm actually surprised by that. So 22 votes. We'll just end the poll there. But 86% of people said no. Can you keep growing by only streaming? So, can you only grow by only streaming? Good question. So let's talk about that. Can you grow only streaming? Now, you're not going to like the answer because it's yes and no. You can. You totally can. You definitely can grow by only streaming. For sure. But it will take way longer. It will be way harder. But it will teach you or force you to learn how to be more entertaining. Because that is what you are riding on. You're literally riding on your personality. There are people that are on Twitch, that exist on Twitch right now, that have grown only streaming. There are partners on Twitch that grew only streaming. For sure, it is definitely a possibility. They are more of the exception than the rule. And a lot of the times, from me, what I personally see, and I honestly suggest you guys do a lot of research on this particular topic, but what I see from people that only grow from only streaming is they either join a group and get constant raids from people that want them to grow. And these people are usually larger streamers. Usually. It's usually larger streamers bumping these people up. It does happen. But this will take you guys, honestly, I want to say probably, like, time frame wise, God, I've seen people still not reach a Twitch affiliate in 5 years, for Pete's sake. But 5 years plus. Like realistically, right? Yeah, realistically. Like so let's look at what Mary Yume said again. Right? I've been on Twitch for 5 years, streaming to 5 viewers. 5 years, chat, to 5 viewers. Mary Yume is entertaining. Now, she may have not have been for in the beginning, that's for sure. That I don't think we were always all entertaining the beginning of our streaming careers, but streaming on Twitch for 5 years to 5 viewers. It wasn't until she made a YouTube channel starting to turn her streams into interesting videos and TikToks when she started to grow. Right? Before I was VTuber Senpai, I was Anubis Lives. Right? I was Anubis Lives way back when, chat. Let me see if I can find it. Stream Twitch metrics. I wonder if Twitch metrics will go back this far. Oh god, I hope so. VTuber. Maybe if I spell my name right. No, that'll never happen. VTuber Senpai YT. Let me just try to pull it up real quick. Maybe we could go back a few years. Ah, it doesn't let me do that. Yeah, it doesn't let me go back years. Phooey. But when I was before I did Rainbow Six Siege, I streamed PUBG, and I streamed Escape from Tarkov. And honestly, chat, I was less than 10 viewers. I was less than 5 viewers a lot of the days. And again, remember when I said I was streaming to me, myself, my goldfish Klaus, my best friend Tony, and my best friend Dennis. Like that's the only people that would consume. That's the only people that were supporting for years. And then I truly grew when I made YouTube. And I don't know how many of you are here right now watching me. With the flow of chat, I'm going to say around 30. Yeah, it's around 34 people right now, which is the way higher than the vast majority of Twitch, because I had a YouTube channel. That's how most of you found me just now, right? You guys either found my video or you accidentally stumbled into live streams because you were looking for something different. I don't know. But like generally, a lot of you found me from YouTube. Some people from Twitter, some people from TikTok. But yeah, this is fascinating. But man, VTubing is the smallest hobbies for me. There's a part of me that wants to give it more effort, but the community is intimidating with the rules and politics. Oh my God, Nick. Oh, that is so true. So, Nick, my friend, there is one thing I will give you as advice. Don't engage with the politics. That's the one thing I found on Twitter. On Twitter, I literally, well, mostly just post like tweets for myself. And obviously, Nick, you're like a way larger content creator, so you're gonna know things way better than I will. Especially at the level you're at compared to where I am. I like VTuber politics wise, I just stick with my little area. Right? And I don't explore outside of it. When I see drama with VTubers, especially there was a lot of drama with Bunny GIF and Lanners and all that stuff. I just avoided it. I didn't make any comments. I just moved on. I have a lot of VTuber friends for sure, but that I have no personal stake in any of this VTuber stuff, which is good. Yeah. but big giant butt, biggest butt of them all. The biggest butt of the universe. There's politics all over like YouTube and Twitch. No matter where you're going to go, unfortunately, there's always going to be politics. The thing that you guys, especially, you know, a lot of you in chat, is you have to learn and navigate the politics, what to avoid, what to engage with. And my rule of thumb is anything that could be seen as a hot take, just avoid it. Any kind of dogpiling, just avoid it. You don't have to be there. You don't have to participate. You don't have to do anything. Just avoid it, right? That's on Twitter. That's off Twitter. If somebody's making like a mean video about you, let them make the mean video about you. And don't respond. Move on. Unless you feel like you have to like respond because of like massive slander or something. But just move on. Right? I can honestly say I have a dedicated hater. Because I just laid it out for them. I was being completely honest, but like and they try to pull me into this drama thing, and it's honestly like I just ignored them. And they just went away. Male streamers at times are more popular than female streamers outside of VTubers. Yeah, outside of VTubing for sure. It's about the culture and what is normalized. Yes. Yeah. Outside of VTubing, 100%. I think right now, at least for the next little while, I probably actually I'm kind of hoping for the long while that females mostly dominate VTubing space. But oh yeah, Animes hates me. Animes hates me with a passion because of what I said about their software. But I hope VTubing stays mainly female dominated. But I've also talked in the past of why males mostly dominate the streaming world. And that's mostly because like when I grew up, a lot of girls made fun of other girls who like gaming and so on and so forth. So gaming for a lot of women back in the day they were shunned on, right? At least in my high school, when a girl was playing video games, the other girls would make fun of her nonstop about it. A lot of girls have to be closet gamers, and for the longest time, it was, well, even guys, we were made like I was made fun of for playing video games in high school. I was the nerd. I was like, oh my god, you nerd, and like hit you type thing. And it's only very recently that video games have really taken off the way they have. But it for the longest time, it was more acceptable for males to be gamers than females. And that's what we see mostly on Twitch right now. And that's why mostly Twitch is mostly males. If people weren't so mean to each other like in the earlier days, I think it would be more 50-50 because it'd be way more normalized. But unfortunately, this is the world we live in. And the only thing we can do right now moving forward is normalize females in the gaming scene, right? Standing up for them, telling people, hey, don't be a jerk. Don't be an ass to them, right? Inviting them onto your live streams or collabing with you, so on and so forth, right? It's still a tough gig. Though people are awful to women, sexism is rife in online games. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Sexism is really bad online for a lot of females, for sure. Absolutely. But I'm hoping, and I'm going to make the prediction, probably 10, 15 years from now. That is a long time away. It really is. But 10 to 15 years from now, a lot of the stuff that we're facing today, I'm going to predict is probably going to be mostly gone. A lot, some of it's still going to exist for sure, but it's going to be mostly gone because because gaming is normalized for both genders nowadays, and a lot of people see as okay. Mostly North America, right? The rest of the world is the rest of the world, but North America, we're normalizing it. So, and all we can do is just do what we can in our part to spread the normalization. I can't wait for gaming just to become SAO. Oh my god, the day gaming becomes SAO, I'm sorry, chat. My YouTube channel's gonna die. I'm never leaving that world. Unfortunately, I feel the meta for VTubers is lewd tubing, regardless of gender identity. Okay. So, I think it's not really a meta as bad as you guys think it is. Because, so, a lot of it, of Twitch, a lot of people were mad about, like, boba streamers or girls in like the ASMR section licking ears and so on and so forth. And give me a second here, chat. I got to drink some water. But it was a very small percentage of Twitch that was actually doing the lewd stuff. In hindsight, more than 99% of the website was still gaming and not lewd. Now, the lewd tubers that have big bobas and so on and so forth, is it a meta? For some people, oh, for sure it is. But all in all, I don't think so. I don't think it really is a meta, because we see, if we go to Twitch right now, I don't know why I changed screens, but we're going to change back in a second here. So let's go to Twitch real quick. Let's type in VTubers. And can we search for the tag? Well, it doesn't let us search for the tag, right? We probably have to go here. Here we go, by tag. VTuber. VTube. Does the VTuber tag not exist anymore? Did they kill that? Oh my god. Or am I just doing this wrong? Okay. Either way, let's go Valorant. So let's take a look for some VTubers. So we see that this VTuber here has 1.8k viewers right now. Far from lewd. They're a PNG tuber. We got one person here with 552 viewers. They are far from lewd. Let's keep scrolling. And chat, if you guys see a VTuber scroll by and I didn't catch it, please let me know. We got another VTuber here, 101 viewers, far from being lewd, right? So a lot of VTubers aren't really lewd. They're making great content. And the problem is, chat, is being a lewd tuber only gets you so far. So I'm gonna break this down for you guys. Lewd tubers are only valid if they are on top, the lewdest, right? Right? And just like how Nick said, Smex does sell. Smex sells for sure. It really does. It will attract viewers every day of the week. But lewd tubers are only as valid as long as they're on the top and they're the lewdest. But we see a lot of female content creators, female VTubers, as we just saw, that aren't lewd, but are making content / streams that are actually entertaining to watch. Right? And more times than not, people will stick with the person that is entertaining. Now, if we could get a LewTuber that is also entertaining, that's like a double combo. That person will never die. But, like, truthfully, as long as you make genuinely good content, people are going to stay. Thank you so much for coming by, Nick. Again, thank you for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing stream, and thank you for stopping by and giving me and giving us your insight. I really appreciate that. So Mori, yeah, so Mori has a little bit of lewdness about her, but she's genuinely entertaining to watch, to listen to, and everything else. And guys, give Nick a follow. Check out his content. I'm not too sure what Nick does, but go check him out and go give a subscribe and go say hello. But Specs does sell chat, but it will only sell for so long. And every day of the week, and this is a factual thing, but every day of the week, there is at least one new LewTuber out there. And really, I want you guys to really ask yourself this. The people that are falling hands over fists for these LewTubers, do you want them in your live streams? Do you really want them to sexualize you? Or smexualize you? Sorry, I should have said that. Smexualize you? Probably not. You probably don't want people smexualizing you. So let the LewTubers have their smexual people, and you make genuinely good content, and we're not going to worry about it. You won't have to ever worry about it. Do female LewTubers grow faster than regular VTubers? Yeah, to a degree, I can definitely say that they do, for sure. But their shelf life is far, far less compared to a lot of other people, chat. Right? That's why Iron Mouse is the queen of VTubers right now. She's not very smexual. She just makes genuinely good content. Snuffy. There was a time that she was very smexual, but now she's not smexual, and she makes genuinely good content. Girl DM. She wasn't lewd at all, and as far as I know, wasn't lewd at all. And she makes fantastic content. Right? As long as you're willing to make good content, people will come, people will stay for a very long time. For a very long time. So please do not worry about the streamers out there that are LewTubers. Let them do their own thing. Give them support. Right? Be like, you go, girl, do what you gotta do. Whatever you want to do, it's entirely up to you guys. But don't let their growth affect you. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Okay? Okay. Okay. Today's been a very productive stream. I will say that. It's been very productive. And chat, I do really want to thank you guys for being very civil. I know some of these topics were kind of like hot topics. So thank you guys for being civil, talking, not shouting, being very nice to each other, understanding, and came in here with an open mind. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Not a lot of communities have that. I'm very happy our community does. We got an amazing community here. Amazing. This for sure goes into one of my favorite discussions. Me too. Me too. The only growth I take notice of is my growth, personal and professional. That's what you have to do. Really. That's what you have to do. And anybody new here to the live stream, please consider joining the Discord, smashing that subscribe button, notification bell, follow me on Twitter, Twitch, all that fun stuff. All my socials are in the description down below. Whatever floats your boat, as long as it doesn't float mine. Yeah, exactly. Is the bot working? Probably not. If you guys can manually link it, please. Bot. Gonna play the music again.
Zero.
Hello, Jax. How you doing?
My audience is
And everybody new.
I was a YouTuber first.
Oh, whoops. we had the other thing. Also, chat. Let's pull this up real quick. This is Callie's thing about tips for who are wanting to be VTubers. This one actually cost her a lot of flack and a lot of hate. She actually had made a song out of this one. Some of you guys may have not have seen this because this was before your time. It's an old clip from January 2021. It's almost 2 years ago. But let's see what Callie says.
Do you have any tips for people who want to become VTubers? Make content. Do it. You know, I see a lot of young aspiring VTubers that really want to do the VTuber thing, and I'm really excited for them. I want to see them succeed. I want to see them do their best.
Me too. Me too.
I see them on Twitter, and I want them to do something. I want them to stream. You know, please make content. Please, yes. I'm begging you. Please stream. Please live stream. Please live stream. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be perfect in the beginning. Just please stream. And if you don't want to be a streaming VTuber, that's fine. Please sing. Please rap. Please make something. Please draw something. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I know it's really fun to get into the VTuber community and like make a cool character, or I mean in my case, I'm myself, you know. Being yourself is fun too.
Yep.
And I know a lot of work goes into things like making the model and rigging it and being you, being how you want the world to see you. But you gotta, if you want to succeed at this, you need to do something.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is, but it's not just talking, it's not just tweeting. You gotta try. And I know you can do it. I believe in you, okay? Please try your best.
Preach it, Queen. Right? She got a tremendous amount of flack for saying this. Twitter was in an uproar over this. They were losing their poop over this. They really will. They really not will. They really did. Right? Chat. I'm going to be real with you guys. I've said this before. I want to see you guys succeed. I want this more than anything. I want that for you more than anything. I want you guys to surpass me. I want you guys to have higher viewer numbers, higher subscriber numbers. I want you guys to be far more successful than myself. And when people ask you, hey, how did you become a streamer? How did you become a famous VTuber? You send me their audience, or you send them to me. You send me your audience that want to learn how to do this. I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to make it. And I promise you guys, I want this more than you do. You don't think you have the necessary streaming equipment to do so? That's okay. Here at Senpai's Academy, I have YouTube videos teaching you guys how to stream on your iPhone, on your Android. There's lots and lots and lots of different ways where you guys can just start. Even if we just start just streaming, if that's the only thing you can do, there's multiple ways for you guys to just start. I got videos, lots of them, showing many different methods. If your computer's not strong enough to be a 3D VTuber, then try being a 2D VTuber because it's less taxing. If your computer's not strong enough to be a 2D VTuber, then be a PNG tuber, a GIF tuber, right? A reactive image tuber. I got videos on that. And if your computer's still not strong enough, then you got your cell phone. A lot of your cell phones are strong enough to at least stream. Hyper. I made a new video on Hyper. It's a cool 3D VTubing app that allows you to import your VRM file into it. Allows you to stream right from the app. Has chat built into the app. Has free models. Free models in the app. They give you everything. Literally everything. So, if you think you don't have the right equipment, see what else you got. See if you can make it work. If you can't make it work, it's okay. Write down some ideas. Write down your ideas. Write down future videos, scripts that you can use in the future. So when you do have the necessary equipment, when you do have the things that allows you to make content, you're already set up, you're ready to go, you have the ideas, and you can start running right out of the gate. If it will take my quadruped model, try it. It's a free app, doesn't require any registration. Just try it. This day and age, you can play Doom on a toaster, yeah. And you don't have to play the top games that are out, right? Doom is what, like almost 30 years old now? There's a massive fan base around a 30-year-old game that you guys could start off in. Stalker, call it Pripyat. Like, that's another one. What was the name of the app? Hyper. Hyper. That's what it is. Yeah, Girl DM did Minesweeper. Yeah, you did, Stooky. You did. I'm sorry it took me so long to make the video, but you did. But there is so many ways you guys can start, and you guys don't even have to start as a VTuber. You can just start just streaming video games, or singing, or drawing, right? I would love to see more artists, just like, even if it's your iPhone or your Android camera that's built in, and you're using your built-in mic, and I just see you just drawing on your counter table on a piece of cheap school paper, and you uploading that raw onto YouTube. People will honestly watch and support that, chat. They will watch and support the really bad streams. They really will. YouTube is full of people that want you to grow and want you to succeed as well. And they'll support you right in the beginning when you have nothing. They will donate to you. They will subscribe to you. They will do whatever they can to help you grow and be more successful, get better gear. Remember, Mr. Beast started his YouTube channel with an iPhone 5. That's all he had. An iPhone 5. That was his camera. That was his microphone. And he used it for like over 5 years. Mr. Beast started with an iPhone 5. If he can do that with an iPhone 5 and get to where he is today, you guys can certainly do it with your cell phone that you have right now. Install YouTube Studio Mobile. Upload your content. Could be raw. Does not matter. Does not have to be edited. Just toss it up. Learn what you can about YouTube titles, thumbnails, and tags. Do whatever you can on mobile, and you could upgrade it as time goes. My Blender streams are my far most viewed. There you go. You could use things like Stream Elements to help make money in the beginning. It's free. Exactly. Content creation is more accessible than ever.
Welcome to
Exactly.
Senpai's Academy.
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Edit in CapCut, free, super easy. Learn as well for mobile. Yeah. Lots of options out there, chat. Don't let things stop you. Chat. There was a VTuber 6 months ago. Was it 6 months ago? feel like it was maybe a little bit longer. Maybe a little bit longer. Some of you will remember this. She was VTubing off a flash drive. A flash drive. She would plug it into her computer. Yeah, Genie. Yeah, Vessa knows where I'm talking about. Yeah, and Murdoch. Ginny was streaming off a flash drive. She might be still. A flash drive, chat. Editing, streaming from a flash drive. If she could stream off a flash drive, you guys can do it too. I promise you, you can. And honestly, check out her content. She explains how she did it and whatnot. I don't remember exactly how she did it, but I remember being blown away on stream. I was just, my brain melted. So, yeah. If people can stream off and make content and their avatars off a flash drive, oh my god, you guys, like seriously, anything's possible as long as you're willing to do it. And when people start buying your non-lewd OnlyFans, you'll know you succeeded as a content creator. True. I should start like an OnlyFans showing my feet with my shoes on. We were picking up his jaw off the floor for a good 10 minutes afterwards. Yeah, you guys were. You really were. I was so flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it. There's been a few times where I've been like stunned by people. Ginny was one of them. Lord Dragon's another one. And there was another one that was doing guitars, like making music with his guitar. Yeah. Frank. Thank you. I apologize for forgetting your name, Frank. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Frank, like I couldn't believe it. This content was amazing. So is amazing. Not was, is amazing. Like, you all have it in you. You all have it in you to be something great. The only limiting factor is you. The only thing that's going to ever stop you is you. And I'll tell you guys a story that I haven't really told a lot of people. I may have told it once on stream or maybe twice on stream before. When I started YouTube, when I kind of started this YouTube channel, there was I was seeing someone. And she stated that YouTube was a waste of time. What I was doing was a waste of time. That I would never grow, never garner an audience. Now, I had two options. Listen to her, or give it a shot, break up, and go with my dreams. And clearly you guys know what I chose. Because I wasn't going to let her stop me. Because myself, is the only one that can stop me. Only I will ever call it quits. Only I will throw in the towel. And no one's going to stop me from doing that. So don't let anybody stop you. Ever. And I am where I am now. I'm almost at 10K here on YouTube in 2 years. 10K, chat. Milestones coming up pretty freaking quick. Scary. Very scary quick. And I'm scared to see that 10K. I really am. But I got to meet a lot of cool people, have interesting conversations, and do things a lot of people dream of. All because I chose to do this. You can too. And their chat is where we're going to call it a day. Call it a stream. If you guys are new here, please consider joining the Discord. I would like to get 3,000 people in the Discord by the end of the year. We're at 2,500 right now, something like that. 2,800, I don't remember. So if you are new here, please consider joining the Discord. We do have a great community of people. Subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I go live next, which is probably, well, not probably, it will be Monday at this time. 2,486. Oh, so yeah, 2,500. All my socials are in the description down below. My Twitter, my Instagram, my OnlyFans. If you guys need copyright-free, DMC-free music, check out Senpai's Lo-Fi. It's music that I got commissioned for you guys to use in your live streams and your videos and all that fun jazz. So check it out. I love you all. Have an amazing weekend. Make some content. And well, I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. And keep your stick on the ice.